Into the Europa Conference League we go. We should be winning this tournament. Hello and welcome to Club 6, Episode 3 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Come out today, we have our first Europa Conference League match against Gothenburg. We then play Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. If you didn't know, Tottenham is my team IRL, so kind of hoping we beat them. This episode should be easy dubs, especially against Gothenburg. This is a tournament we should really be winning. We're probably one of the best teams in it, considering the players we got. So yeah, that's what we're going to be aiming for. Aiming to win that, aiming to win this one quite big. Since you were last with us then, you saw the Man City and West Ham games. Real Jekyll and Hyde episode. Absolutely fantastic against Man City, poor against West Ham. We have since gone unbeaten in 4 games, 3 wins and a draw. So it was 4-0 against Palace, 2-0 against Arsenal. That Palace game, incidentally, 4 goals for Benjamin Sesko. What a player. Arsenal was 2-0, goals from Rashford and Sesko, and then we beat Wolves 4-0 in the Carabao Cup. Sets us up with a 4th round tie against Man City. Again, I'm going to play the fringe players and play the kids. Not really interested in trying to win that trophy. I want the Europa Conference League, I want the FA Cup and the Premier League. The Moose Cup can just go by the wayside. In that game, it was goals from Jefferson, Cardoza and Tavani, and then Newcastle, we drew 3-3 then. We were 3-1 up, and then they pegged us back in the 72nd and 78th minute. Sesko getting 2 and Rashford with another. All in all then, that leaves us in 4th in the Premier League table. 16 points after 7 games. We're only 3 points behind top of the table West Ham, who haven't lost yet. Every other team bar Tottenham have lost, so we should be inflicting that first defeat on them. And the team we're going to be putting out there for the Gothenburg game is Simon in goal. A back four of Herrero, Salazar, Pfeiffer and Jefferson. Lavia at the base midfield. Gomez and Paloma in front of him. Cardoza on the left. Carreno on the right. And Sesko up front. I am aiming for at least 4 goals in this match. We should be scoring more than that really, but I think 4 is a reasonable number of goals to score against this team. First highlight then is a goal kick for Gothenburg. They launch it long. Pfeiffer just mops the ball up, plays it into Lavia. Gomez gives it to Herrero. Lavia again. Staying on that left-hand side at the moment, trying to shift the play now towards the centre. We need to go down the right really, there's loads of space there. Now we've gone there. Jefferson. And Jefferson loses the ball. It's 1 touch too many. Gothenburg play it around in the defence at the moment, just toying with us a little bit, and Gomez steps in, edge of the box, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, and he hits the outside of the post and it spins off for a goal kick. Real decent opportunity to take the lead there. Into Salazar then, in the defence, Lavia. He had his back towards the goal. Maybe if he had a little bit of space to turn, he could have passed it forward. Again, he's still got his back to goal as he receives the ball. He's just getting the ball and then touching it back to the defence. Paloma gives it in to Carreno, feeds it nicely to Sesko. And Sesko tries to round the keeper. He doesn't really, just nudges it to one side. Puts it underneath him for his 22nd goal of the season. I will need to check that. I wonder if that is a little bit of a bug. I know he scored 7 in the league. I don't think he scored that many, although he may have scored some in the qualifying ranks to get us here. As we have a throw in now, left-hand side, Herrera into Salazar. Can we get our second goal? Into Carreno, Paloma into Sesko, and he hits the post, hits the left post, it hits the right post, and then it goes into the back of the net. 16 minutes on the clock, we've got 2, and Sesko's got 2. Free kick for us then. Pfeiffer with the ball into Jefferson on that right hand side. Gives it to Lavia. Lavia's facing the goal, their goal for once. Get the ball back to Jefferson on that right hand side. He's got 3 in the box if he can find them. Puts it in towards Sesko. And Sesko's head is over. It's a decent cross as well from Jefferson. Managed to get it in, find a player through the crowd of Gothenburg players. We just couldn't keep the shot down, or the header down. Cardoza with the corner then. That's put in, is straight to Pfeiffer, and Pfeiffer puts it away for our 3rd. Well worked corner that one. Come on boys. 3-0. Again, we're on the attack again. Carreno shifts it out to Jefferson. He's in the box, puts it across, finds Cardoza as it went through absolutely everybody. Cardoza on the byline, spins around, plays it back into the box. Lavia. What has he done there? I think it's come off a Gothenburg player because we do have the corner. But it did look like he just chipped it into the gods. Gomez with the corner then. In towards Salazar. Salazar's head is just wide. Just the one change at half-time then. Lavia comes off and Patata comes on for him at the base of midfield. Keeping Sesko on until he scores his hat-trick. If he doesn't score his hat-trick by the 75th minute, we will then take him off. I want that fourth goal. We are performing how I expected us to. I did set the precedent's the wrong word. I did set the target of 4 goals in this one as we've given the ball away to Gothenburg as they try to get an attack on the go. Shifting it in, we need to stay alert. Jefferson, we've got a free kick, offside against Gothenburg there. We need to stay alert. They seem to be quite dangerous chipping the ball over. If they're going to continue to do that, maybe they could get themselves back into it. Gothenburg launched the ball from a goal kick. Paloma's backheader into Coreno on that right hand side, gives it to Jefferson. Jefferson back to Pfeiffer. Again, that defensive midfield position, we got our back towards their goal, and Patata turns it nicely into Paloma. Paloma to Cardoza. Cardoza into Gomez. Gomez chips the goalkeeper for our 4th goal. It did take an age to get across the line. I thought the Gothenburg defender was going to get back and clear it, but it had enough on it to cross the line. Hour on the clock. Man United 4, Gothenburg 0. We hit our target. Let's go for more now, boys. Let's get Sesko that hat-trick. Big goal kick then for Gothenburg. They go straight down the middle with it. We should be able to deal with this. We have sort of, and Salazar steps in then. Launches the ball up, trying to find Sesko, can't find him. And they come away down their right. We need to stay alert with this when we have done. Salazar steps in, wins the ball. Stands it up, gives it to Herrera. We now shift into centre. Why was he playing it there? There was better options. Palomo's managed to win it back though. Goes out towards that right hand side, into Coreno. Coreno touches it and slams it into the back of the net for our 5th. I thought he was going to be less selfish then and touch it to Sesko for his hat-trick. Maybe Sesko was in the offside position. Doesn't matter, we've got our 5th goal. Free kick for us. Patata's on this one, putting it in towards Paloma at that back post. And there's our 6th. I said maybe we'll get 6. 4 was the target. We've got 6. Maybe let's go on to 7 now. Man United 6, Gothenburg 0. That's definitely put us top of the table at the moment. We should remain unbeaten in this competition. We do need to make some substitution now as Cardoza has a free kick. He's trying to get on the score sheet as well. Couldn't keep that one down. We make 4 changes. We're going to keep Sesko on. The changes are Wells, Contreras, Reina and Tomasello all coming on. Reina wins the ball on the left hand side, gives it to Herrera, who tries to find Sesko, can't find him. It's a poor pass really. Coreno's got it on that right hand side from the clearance of Gothenburg. Steps in, gives it to Patata. Contreras, oh there's our 7th. What a goal that was. Absolutely ridiculous. 83 minutes on the clock. Man United 7, Gothenburg 0. Can we get an 8th? I mean, an 8th would be our highest result here at Man United. 7 is so far that win over Bournemouth. It's just been different classes of goal smush as well. I know it's Gothenburg, but this is such a good performance. 2 minutes of time added on at the end of this match then. I'm really happy with this performance here. Fingers crossed we can carry into the Tottenham match next then. I mean, even if we beat them 2-3-0, I'll be happy enough with that one. There goes a full-time whistle, 7-0. Shame we couldn't get Sesko's hat-trick, but 2 goals there, brilliant. Let's move on to the Spurs game. Before we jump into the Tottenham game, I did say we're going to check Sesko. So he's got 12 in the Conference League, 10 in the Premiership, 1 in the FA Cup, the Moose Cup. What would that equal him up to? 23. So yeah, 23 goals already, and we're only on September the 30th. How many goals can we get this man come the end of it then? I'm going to be aiming for 50. I don't know if we can check Haaland's records from this year. Haaland. I mean, how many did you get that year? 40, 31, 41, 37, 27, 37, 40, 42, 39, 41 and 44. So 44 is his best in his first season with Manchester City. That's what we're going to be aiming for. I want 50 goals for Sesko. I don't think I've ever had a striker like that. I know Raspadori... What am I saying? Robbie Blackburn was a prolific goal scorer, wasn't he, in the league? So if we can get 50, that's going to be more than what Robbie Blackburn scored. Yeah, I think his record was 47 under me. So let's see if he can get some goals against Spurs. That team then for the Tottenham game sees Simon in goal, a back four of Adoji, Joaquim, Skriniar and Jefferson, Navarro at the base midfield, Contreras and Lavia in front of him, Reina on the left, Rashford on the right and Sesko up front. I said at the end of the Gothenburg game, I want to see how many goals we can get Sesko. It might not have been at the end of the game actually, it might have been in the in-between where we're checking how many goals Sesko has scored so far. If he could get one goal in here, that would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, either way, we just want to get him so many goals so he just scores so many at the end of the season. Free kick for Tottenham then, whipping it in towards that back post. The head has gone over by the looks of things. I thought they were going to get a corner from that one. I guess the cross that come in from this area over here hit the Spurs player and they've put it over the bar, never troubling Simon. Spurs with the throw-in on the left-hand side. Can we get the ball? We're trying to smother the players at the moment. We're not sticking any feet in. Spurs come down the right-hand side now. We need to stay alert. Come on, boys. We've got it clear. Rashford's on the ball. And he loses it. He should have just blasted the ball out to that left-hand side. Keeping him out there now. Rashford's been beaten. I know he's getting old and pace is going. Working through the centre now. We need to get this ball. Oh, I thought Simon spilled that into the net then. He needs to stay better. He needs to catch the ball and hold on to it. Tottenham with the corner. Man United there, please. And it's sort of been cleared by Sesko. They've still got the shot away and they've got another corner. Good save from Simon. Another Man United there, please. Just get the ball clear. It's not. It's gone straight into Simon's hands. Simon's holding on to this one and the highlight does end. We're under a lot of pressure at the moment from Tottenham. We need to ride this wave and then start our own wave of pressure now. Throw in for us on the right hand side. Jefferson gives it to Sesko. I thought it was Rashford who had the ball then. Into Lavia. Lavia turns, chips in, trying to find Sesko, but it's been headed away by the Tottenham defender. Joaquim's got it, shifts it over to Adoji on that left-hand side. There's no one in the box yet. He's gone out towards the corner flag. Now he finds it in there. Navarro. He hits the post. Oh, what an effort that was. Corner for us. Reina's going to be putting this one in. In towards Skriniar, and Skriniar's head is over the bar. Half-time here, 0-0. It's been a real decent open game so far. Both teams going for it. Hopefully we can find the opening in the second half. We are going to have to make a substitution because Rashford is playing absolutely terrible. I think we'll bring Evans on for him. Play him out there. That's the only substitution we are making. Fingers crossed Evans can do better than what Rashford was doing and get himself back into this team. He's obviously been out with the injury he picked up in the last episode. I'm not going to play him up front just yet. He needs to stay out there while Sesko's in blinding form up front at the moment. Fingers crossed this could be the game that gets Rashford out of the team. Although he is competing with Coreno on that right hand side. We've had 7 or 8 minutes of this second half. Nothing has really happened so far. Dan Wells comes on for Lavia in midfield. He goes into the Mazzala position. Contreras goes into the box-to-box midfielder. We've got 25 or so minutes left of this game. Both teams have had 12 shots. We've had 5 on target, 3 for Tottenham. We're going to be falling behind the leaders at the moment. If it stays this way, we need to find a route towards goal. We need to breach the Tottenham defence somehow. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening at the moment. Sesko's getting knackered, isn't playing the best either as Tottenham have a free kick. And their head has gone over. Maybe we take Sesko off for this match. Put Evans up front for the last 15 minutes just to see how things go. Simon with the goal kick them into Skriniar. Only problem is I don't know who we bring on. I need to have a look at what's on the bench. We now release Evans on that right hand side. Gives it back to, I think it was Jefferson there. Sesko plays it into Reina. Reina's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's fallen to Wells. Wells scores his first goal for us. 73 minutes on the clock. The initial shot from Reina was saved by the goalkeeper. It just falls nicely for Wells, who puts it in the back of the net. Man United 1, Tottenham 0. So the change is Tomaselli is come on for Sesko. He goes to right back. Jefferson to right attacking midfield. And Evans up front for the last 14 or so minutes. We're into the last 10 minutes of the match now. I'm hoping we can hang on here. We've got an XG of 2.37, so we are expected to score another goal at some point, but hanging on to a 1-0 win here against a team that is in the top 7 or top 6 with us isn't too bad. We've got 4 minutes of time added on here. Just need to whittle the clock down, just waste as much time as we can. Hopefully Tottenham don't come at us. I know I've only made 3 substitutions in this match, but I just wanted to keep the unity on the pitch, and we have done. Man United 1, Tottenham 0. It wasn't a Sesko goal. It was a goal from Dan Wells, or is it Dan Wells? Where is he here? I don't even know me players. Yeah, it is Dan Wells. That's given us the match here. Rashford playing poor as well in that match. Quick look at the league table then. We are up to 4th, 3 points behind West Ham at top of the table. Level on points with Arsenal and 2 points behind Man City. So we are doing extremely well considering the club finished 8th last season. Quick look at the schedule then. When do we come back? I'm thinking we come back for Liverpool and Zurich. Liverpool are the big nasty enemy of Man United, aren't they? If we can do one over those, that would be perfect. And then it'd be another Conference League game. That'd be our 4th one. We should be on 9 points by this game here, so that should be up to 12 points there. So it'd be beating Liverpool hopefully, and then smashing Zurich in the next episode. Another fine performance from us. So if you guys have enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. Ring that bell as well so you stay up to date for when videos are coming out on the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching.